Prosperity Team. This is Dr. Money, your Pop, your Professor of Prosperity, coming to you from the prosperity corner of the universe, where silliness is sacred and nobody's perfect. When it comes to dealing with money, finances, and whether we have enough or not, or feel like there's enough or not, there are a lot of feelings that we have to deal with. We have to deal with fear, anger, hopelessness, powerlessness, helplessness. All of these things get triggered in our mind, and we tend to go downhill into an emotional heap of overwhelm. And when we're in this, we feel like nothing will ever change. So how can we move out of those states of consciousness, so it's out of those feeling moods, so that we can experience the abundance that is now? I've said so many times before, the only time we can ever experience the abundant nature of life is in the present moment. But when we're triggered by these other emotions, we have to do something to move the space in the brain, which is this fight or flight space in the brain, up into a new place right here in the brain, the part that can learn and that can change and that actually makes choices. So we have to move our awareness to that. So what are some of the things we can do to move our awareness when we have one of these feelings? We can look at how others have triumphed. Read stories about how other people have overcome financial challenges and difficulties. Some of the people that we can read are Neville Goddard. He has wonderful books. Catherine Ponder, Florence Scovel Shinn, Norman Vincent Peale. Trying to think of the other one, Joseph Murphy. All of these people provide very powerful stories of those who have chosen to move their awareness from this fear and this lack to a different space. And it is with affirmations also, but they tell stories of great triumph and faith and how things turned out well for other people. Now, another thing that we can do is that we can contemplate the opposite of what it is that's going on with us. For example, if we are experiencing fear, we can meditate or contemplate either on love, or we can meditate or contemplate on safety. Because usually when we fear, we're not feeling safe. But we can begin to contemplate on the opposite side of the feeling nature that we're having, because that brings us up a scale so that we can move into joy. If we're feeling hopeless, then we can meditate on hope, helplessness, power, despair, joy, anger, joy. So we want to move our awareness from the space and the place that it is, whether this is driven by past beliefs, or whether it's driven by different areas in the brain that are detecting what they call danger, even if it isn't real danger. We have to move our awareness to a different place, a different space. This does not mean to not take action, to take care of the things that we have to do in our lives. But what it means is, in order to feel safe and secure and okay, we have got to move our feelings to a different place and a different space. Let's take a moment now to give and receive by entering our circle of well-being. So as we breathe in, we receive, and as we exhale, we give. Breathing in is receiving, and we receive our good, and as we exhale, we give our good to all beings. This is Dr. Money, and I want you to remember one thing for sure, and that is that I love you.